So Ryan's working today, so we've like fitted this video in within his working day, but someone decided to run over a meeting and it's all gone wrong, hasn't it? And then we've got a quad bike arriving in an hour, so...
45 minutes.
45 minutes, so sorry guys. I did try and prioritise this content, but now it's super rushed. You're welcome.
It's not rushed.
Well, it is a little bit. I got people to ask us some questions on Instagram.
Are people upset they haven't seen me enough?
Obviously, that's exactly it, yes.
I've been working and tidying up the garden.
And
I did actually plan to start filming all the stuff I do.
But you never do it.
But
this is what I have trouble doing.
It's so tiring, the stuff I do.
This is what I find.
I always forget.
It's an extra thing to do and you just want to get the job done.
I've got my GoPro. I've found a little stand for it. So I'm going to try and carry it around.
That would be really helpful.
And film me doing stuff.
Much appreciated. Okay, are you ready for the questions?
No promises though.
Are you ready for the questions?
Yeah.
What's one thing you recommend couples doing at their wedding? Not listening to anyone else.
Yeah, I think that's the key one. Just sod all that traditional stuff.
Apart from each other's.
And just do what you want. Make sure you have at least like half an hour just you two in the day. It is both of your day, but you can easily spend the whole day not seeing each other.
Yeah, we had a really nice moment in the evening when everyone left.
Little dance together as well.
Oh yeah, and also we didn't really want to do the whole like couple photos thing, but that was the nice thing about that when our photographer asked us to go off, was that we did get like half an hour to ourselves.
Yeah.
And if you can, get someone to video it or get a videographer.
Taste the food before you have it.
That too. But we've watched our wedding video so many times.
Not out of choice. I could have happily watched it just the first 2 times.
Ryan.
I've seen it like 20 times.
Yeah, I love watching it. It's such
alright.
a feel-good video.
I could watch it like once every 5 years.
But we very rarely go through the photos and look at the photos. The video has been watched so much more.
Yeah.
Someone's probably asked this before, but what does Ryan do job-wise?
I am a wizard.
We don't have time to just joke around, Ryan.
I'm a data wizard.
A data scientist.
But I do a bunch of other things.
Yeah, your job title is a data scientist.
Yeah, I'm officially a data scientist, but that can range from
fun fact,
many things.
Someone asked me this on Twitter, and not on Twitter, on TikTok, and I did a TikTok replying saying he's a data scientist, and that TikTok got over 100,000 views. Whereas the rest of them about me didn't get anywhere near that. They're actually here to see my hair.
I don't think I've showed off my new hair. Maybe I have.
It's very long.
Grace has cut it now, so it's even at the back.
I mean, I hardly cut it. I just trimmed a little bit so I'm really wonky. I don't think we can say that that's my work. It's just growing like that. Do you plan to get any more animals from the land? Well, my mum, my dad and Ryan were talking about getting a goat or
an alpaca.
Or an alpaca.
But we figured out they'd just be pets because...
For goats you'd need
we don't really want to think about eating the animals. Couldn't do that.
No, and we were thinking goat milk, but then we were like, oh...
Then you have to get them like up the duff.
Yeah, they have to be pregnant and stuff.
I mean, the animal I'd most like is a pig.
A pet pig.
But it would just be a pet pig. That's all. I would just have a pet pig.
And it's like, how much money do we want to spend on having pets? We already have 2 dogs.
Yeah, Gina's
it would be quite nice to have pet animals that you get something from, like chickens that you get eggs from. So, not quite yet, no, but there have been talks.
Maybe in future years.
Yeah.
But we've got a lot of stuff to sort out first.
Oh, this one's for me. Where is that gorgeous wedding dress from? Because I posted a picture when I asked people to ask stories of us in our wedding outfits. It's from Self Portrait. And yeah, I knew I wanted that dress as soon as I saw it on Pinterest, went in there, bought it, well, tried it on first, and bam! My family were very upset that they didn't get to do the proper wedding dress trying on situation, and funnily enough, Amelia's already chosen her wedding dress, and it kind of went very much like that as well. She ordered a few dresses online, not from Self Portrait, and tried one on, and then she was like, yeah, I love it. So it's obviously how we roll in this family.
if anyone would like to know where my suit was from.
It was from?
It was from Next.
Yeah.
Next Men, obviously.
Your tie though was very fancy.
My tie cost more than my suit.
Yeah, you got a Gucci tie.
I did, just to jazz it up a bit. Because I
Um,
didn't spend much on my suit because
No.
it was for one day because I never fit clothes after I wear them.
But your suit got tailored.
It did,
And it
so it fit me
fitted
nicely.
beautifully at the time.
Buy
Now,
a cheap suit, get it tailored.
Yeah, although Next suits aren't that cheap. You can get cheaper suits than that.
You can get way more expensive ones.
That's
We
true
did go
as
into
well.
Hugo Boss and look at them and we're just like,
Nah,
not paying that.
no. Would you like children one day?
One day. We already have Gina.
Yeah, but Ryan makes jokes that he only wants daughters, not sons, because it will remind him of himself.
Yeah.
So
Can you
that's,
imagine a little me?
did have to teach him how
A
children
little
work.
you, that would be great.
You can't just guarantee that
I
you're
love
just gonna
you,
have girls.
so a
Who?
smaller I love you.
Oh, you love me. I
Yeah.
thought you said you love Hugh. I was like, who the hell is Hugh?
I love you. I love you, so I'd like a smaller version of you, but with my sense of humour would be brilliant.
Oh god, that'd be horrific.
But yes,
Yeah,
one day.
one day. How to find a good one in the sea of terrible men on dating apps. Well,
Well, go for the ones that look like psychopaths on the internet.
Ryan did a
Not
little bit.
psychopaths, serial killers. Have no online presence. Ask to meet you in car parks.
That was that was you. Yeah, Ryan did really good at
Don't
this.
actually do any of this.
No.
I think talking to people a lot.
Wait, Ryan, we can't give advice on this. Both of us were our first Tinder dates.
I know, but we spoke to each other a lot
Yes.
before we met.
But I don't think we can give advice on this one.
No, probably not.
Following on from that though, it says, how did you know he was the one / she was the one?
How did you know I was the one then?
Just didn't want to stop seeing you after like we went on a date. We just saw each other every day from like our second date onwards, didn't we?
Clingy.
No, I was not. You kept inviting me out.
How did I know you were the one? Still working that one out, I think.
Ryan.
Yeah, much the same. Whenever I think of you, I'm happy. You don't bring any sadness to my life.
Some stress, but no sadness.
No sadness. Not really stress. When do you really stress me out?
Don't know.
No.
No.
Yeah. You make my life better.
Oh, he's so good with words. All these jokes, and he just has to say one little sentence, and it's like, ah. Is multi-generational living your new lifestyle? Wait, is multi-generational living / your new lifestyle as you expected? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we'd all lived together before, quite a few times. We did a lockdown together.
Yeah.
We lived together before that, so it was nothing new to us.
No?
In fact, it's even easier, nicer now, because we have more space.
Yeah.
And yeah, we're all pretty similar people. We like the same food. We all
Yeah.
share cooking, cleaning.
Yeah, it's working pretty well. The only thing I'd say is that I wanted to be able to grow more vegetables for us to like, what?
What's that got to do with?
Well, living the way that we're living now, I was hoping that we'd be more like self-sufficient when it came to that. But we just haven't had the time to settle that up yet, so maybe next year.
We,
Well, yeah, because
I
we need more veg beds sorted.
which I make.
Yes, but I grow the vegetables. Oh, this is a tricky one, and this is for me, but I'm sure you can answer it too if you think you can. I've got a horrible one. Do you prefer doing YouTube with Mania or alone? So, obviously I did YouTube with my sister Amelia, then she got a full-time job and we struggled to do YouTube together because she had a full-time job, and to be honest we struggled for a bit anyway, so then we decided to break apart and now it's just me doing YouTube. And Ryan occasionally makes an appearance. It was meant to be him doing it with me quite a lot, but you know, things change.
I have a job.
He has a real job. I prefer not doing it with my sister because our relationship's so much better. I mean, I actually enjoy just spending time with her. I like not having to talk about work. Just being sisters is the best thing ever. And we really get on well. I mean, Ryan can vouch for this. Like, when was the last time we argued? It would have been to do with YouTube. It must have been.
Probably like that. No, I'm kidding.
It would have been like...
I don't keep a diary.
No, but that's what I mean. Whereas we used to argue a lot about work. You know, like just normal things. I don't know if it counts as arguments, but just used to get quite stressed. So I prefer that side of things. But I do miss working with her. Like, I miss going to events with her. I miss having someone who I really, really get on with to like have opinions on things. But I think having a strong relationship with my sister is more important. And I think she'd agree. And I think she's a lot happier with what she's doing now. So, you know, 50-50.
I'd go to events with you.
How have each of you changed since you first met?
I haven't.
Ryan dresses a lot better these days.
No, I've slowly like crept in my own clothes.
You've kind of gone a little bit, you know, but
backwards.
that's lockdown, that's alright. But he still dresses a lot better than when I first met him.
No, but I haven't changed that way. You just bought
When
me
I
different
first
clothes.
met him, it was so warm that he was wearing like climbing cargo trousers that he had rolled up above his knees.
You're lucky I didn't have
Because it
those
was so
zip-off
warm.
trousers.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
And I can remember just thinking like, why have you not just bought a pair of shorts? Or why didn't you just not put a pair of shorts on? So we went and got him a pair of
Surprised you
shorts.
stayed with me after that.
Yeah, it was a really weird one. So now he dresses a lot better, but you haven't changed. Like in a good way.
Why would I? I'm
No.
perfect.
Okay, have I changed?
No.
Not at all?
Still bossy.
The thing is, I'm not actually that bossy.
Strong-willed.
You always have a go at me for not like making choices, and that's why, because I'm worried about being bossy.
But you still make those choices.
No, I don't.
You never make decisions.
Yeah, that's why, because I have a complex
Indecisive.
about being bossy, because too many people when I was younger told me I was bossy.
I've seen that Harry Potter birthday video.
That was really bossy then, though. To
You
be
were
fair.
screaming at all the children, weren't you?
No, I wasn't. I was just saying. Shush, everybody, listen to the story.
That's not quite how it sounded.
So yeah, have I changed at all? No.
No.
I dress a bit more practical now, maybe. Oh, come on. I wear like walking gear and stuff sometimes.
You wear less silk shirts.
I wear less silk shirts. That's what I mean by dressing more
I
practical.
think that's just lockdown. All that's changed in our relationship is our fashion style.
Which you could argue happens to a lot of people over the space of 5-6 years.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think anything's changed, basically, no. So yeah, so that was the Q&A. Did you enjoy that?
Yeah, it was a bit short, wasn't it?
Well, that's all I got. Those are the questions I got. You can ask me a question if you
I
want.
have a little like action trailer at the end of this for me on my quad bike.
It wasn't really. It's 14 minutes long.
Ah, Ryan, riding a quad.
Okay, so...
Ryan, cutting some trees.
So
Cleaning out a stable. That's what I'm going to do this weekend.
So that was the video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other questions, comment them below. Ryan's grabbing Juno. Told you I had a dog down there.
Bye everybody.
Oh, she's so sleepy.
See you later.
Here's our little baby. Oh, you're so beautiful, aren't you, baby girl? You can't see your eyes because your fringe is leaning over. There we go. Yeah, so if you enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up and like comment and stuff like that, because YouTube doesn't like us unless we get you to do that, basically. If you have any other questions, comment them down below. And also, what?
I want the podcast to come back.
We want the podcast to come back.
Let me know what you want to see in it.
They've already done this in a previous video.
What?
I told you this. They all want it to come back.
Oh, we should probably do that.
Yes, we should do that. Well, you're the main one in charge of that.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'll get round to
So
it.
is this you confirming that we will be doing another series?
We will do another one
When?
this weekend.
Oh, Ryan, not this weekend. I've
Yep.
got so much work to do this weekend. When are we doing it this
We're
weekend?
filming it Sunday morning, 7 o'clock.
No, that doesn't
Get
mean
ready.
that it will go out for you, because Ryan wants to film the whole entire thing before we put it out. So that's you can't tell them that.
We'll start filming it on Sunday, 7 o'clock.
Okay, so it'll probably be ready in a few months' time then, basically.
Yeah. Ready?
New Year.
Ready for the winter.
Oh, okay. Wait. New Year.
Ready for the winter.
We'll discuss
December
it.
4th.
No.
Release day.
That's in like a month's time.
We can do it. I believe in you.
I don't believe in
We've
you.
got nothing else on.
Juno does not think it's going to happen. There's just no way. Right, okay. Do not listen to everything Ryan says, but we will start brainstorming episodes. this weekend.
Bravestorming.
brainstorming.
This outro is long. Just say bye. Let's go. Me and Gina are out of here. Gotta go back to work.
Bye, guys.